All right, thought I would do a little OOTD before I leave for the airport. So this outfit is courtesy of Kim Possible. No, I'm just joking. I would need boots, and this would need to be, I think, a tight shirt in order to be Kim Possible. But I really thought that the pants looked very Kim Possible. So this is actually a collab between Beis and The Gap. And I thought, I'm traveling. How perfect is that? So this, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says Gap and then Beis is in there. And then these pants are just really fun barrel pants with, you know, utility pockets. And actually this can zip off and I could wear shorts if I wanted to. I won't be doing that. This is a new personal item for me. It has a ton of room. And then that suitcase is also new. That's the new Carryon that I bought that's expandable, which I think I spoke about in some video. And what I like about it is it's trunk style, so it opens like a trunk, so you don't have like those two sides flapping. But anyway, I am off for the airport, also wearing my new human hair wig from Prairie Fire Hair. I do have a discount code for you guys, which I do not remember at all, but I will put it on the screen if you're interested. So many of you gave me compliments when I wore this on my shopping vlog, so I thought this would be a really great travel wig. So anyway, I'm gonna call an Uber and we're gonna go to Paris. Bonjour from the Air France lounge. It's quite dark. It is almost 10 o'clock at night. My flight is actually exactly at 1 a.m. We will start boarding at 12:15. So I'm just enjoying a glass of red wine and something to eat because I realized I haven't really eaten today. I had a little like egg bite thing at probably around 11 and then I haven't eaten anything since. So we're taking care of that at the moment. I've got a little, looks like maybe brie cheese here with some baguette, and I have a croque monsieur. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that very well, and what looks like French butter, which we will definitely be bringing out. And as you can see peeking out there, yes, the P9 came with. I couldn't go to Paris without bringing the P9. So, and maybe we'll take a little picture on the Pont Neuf bridge, which is what it's named for. So I am going to start making a list of pre-loved shops. I have saved a bazillion TikToks about Paris pre-loved stores, vintage stores. So I told the group that I would put together a list for us because I think maybe Sunday is the day that we're going to go vintage shopping. So I'm going to take care of that, enjoy my wine, and probably just check back when I'm in my seat on the plane. Alright guys, I am on the plane. Just getting settled. I'm gonna put my fuzzy socks on and got my cashmere wrap here. Just kind of, like I said, getting settled. I have my obligatory glass of champagne. Got my cashmere wrap. Got my fuzzy socks. And unfortunately I can't get my iFly thing. So it goes in the little, well, you can see, but anyway, there's a little jack in there that you plug that into, so then you can connect your own headphones, you know, Bluetooth headphones to it. For some reason, I cannot get it to connect to my phone. It says, make sure it's on and in range. I'm like, it is in range and it's in pairing mode. I don't know. Anyway, so I'll maybe use their headphones. I also downloaded the first 6 episodes of Love Island UK from the latest season on Hulu, so I'll probably just watch that. Just got my amenities kit. I'm really hoping that there's an eye mask in here because I realized I totally forgot mine. Thought about it earlier today, and I meant to grab it and totally forgot about it, but usually there's one in here. And voila, an eye mask. Good morning from almost Paris. I slept pretty well, which is great. You know, not like fabulous, but for a plane, you know, not bad. It always helps to be in a business or first where you can completely lie down. Just did a little eye mask thing and brushed my hair. I'm waiting to go brush my teeth here in a second, waiting for the bathroom to become available. Yeah, just excited to get my bag, hotel, see my friends, and give them lots of big hugs. So I will check in with you probably from the Uber on the way to the airport. Another bonus for flying priority or business class is you get to pass all of these people standing in line for customs. When we must do the obligatory room tour. So here we are, supposedly upgraded to I don't know what, but it's a fun little black and white theme, which I appreciate. So let's take a look. Here we are, little mirror over here. Not a great selfie mirror though. Hopefully we have another option over on this side. Apparently this is very French. We have the toilet that is separate. Not that it matters to me, I'm the only one in here. And yeah, we've got TV, got a nice, I think that's queen size bed, but obviously certainly adequate for me. And then over here we've got lots of wardrobe space. Yeah, plenty of room. Let's see what this one is. Yep, even more. Fantastic. I guess this could be a selfie, but it's, you know, it's one of those mirrors that's like speckled and like supposed to look aged. Anyway, over here we have obviously a desk. There's a mini bar in there, which is complimentary, so that's appreciated. We'll look at our view in a second here. And then this is the bathroom, which is lovely, and a dual vanity, which I, again, don't need, but very nice. Shower, I'm gonna hop in there and kind of clean up here after I get unpacked. But let's see. And this is pretty, except for the crane over there. We'll ignore that. But yeah, let's, does it open? Yes, it does. Look at that. There's a little courtyard down there. I don't know what that is over here. Something, maybe some office buildings or something, but yes. So there we are. I think I saw a Coke Zero in the minibar. I am definitely going to get that out and drink that. Trying to decide if I want to go get a Starbucks or not. It is 10 minutes to 3. It's like I don't want to drink caffeine too late, but I feel like I need something. So anyway, I'm going to unpack. Maybe, like I said, at least drink a Coke Zero. And I'll check in, hopefully, after I find some friends. All right, so here is the OOTD of the afternoon and evening, I guess. It is about 5:20 or so. For some reason, I thought it was an hour earlier. I don't know, when the time first changed on my phone, it was like incorrect anyway. So now I kept looking at my watch, not my phone. Anyway, it's 5:15. I thought it was like more like 4:15. But I have on this open weave sweater here. I think this one is from Loft. And then underneath it, I have a Loft tank top. And the pants are my linen, just wide leg, I think, pants or whatever from Quince. My shoes are from The Drop and look a lot like the Celine, whatever they are. Also, they look a lot like the Sam Edelman ones. And of course, I have my P9. And crown of the day is Ashland in the Cool Brunette blend. I decided to bring all Cool Brunette blend wigs with me so that my hair is consistent in color. It won't be necessarily consistent in style, like some are a little bit shorter, some are a little bit longer. They're all kind of look-ish like this, but at least the color will be consistent and I won't confuse people. So anyway, this is, like I said, the fit of the day, and I'm gonna go downstairs, wander a bit, maybe go get a little caffeine. I don't want to push it because it's already 5:15, but I do need to make it until I would prefer maybe like 10. So I don't know. At least I'm going to go see where the Starbucks is so that tomorrow morning when I go get my protein coffee, because yes, I did bring my protein drinks with me, I will know where I need to go in the morning. So let's go see what we find. So I decided to venture out just a little bit. I am going to Starbucks. We're kind of very much like right across the street from the Ritz. We are also literally right next door to Chanel Rue Cambon. So we are actually, the hotel is on Rue Cambon. And yeah, so, you know, it's a cute little street. If I remember correctly from when I was here last time in 21, if you go that direction behind me towards the 31 Rue Cambon store, and then you get to the corner, might be Saint Honoré, and then lots of different, you know, luxury stores down there. Also, right near here is Fleur Le Page, there we go, Fleur Le Page. And what else? Because I think it's actually right next door. Because when I was waiting to go to the Rue Cambon store, I put my name in to go, so you don't have to stand in line. I went and killed some time at Fleur Le Page. And then I do believe that Goyard is also right around there, which I'm seeing in front of me, a woman with a very large Goyard shopping bag. So, all right, I'm gonna turn this off so I can follow my GPS.
Turn left onto Rue des Capucines.
Well, there we go. Turn left up ahead. Success. I do hate that they do their iced beverages in these hot cups. They end up getting soggy, and anyway. I'm just gonna walk kind of a little bit farther down Rue Cambon. I'll flip the camera around so you can see where we are, but it's a great location. I do think that Meredith and Victoria picked this location, so great location. So let me show you a bit. And by the way, the weather today is absolutely glorious. It's like light little wispy clouds, like 80 degrees, perfection. It's actually I feel like it's cool out here. I'm sure all my UK friends still will think it's hot, but all right. So here is our hotel, the Castille Paris, and look what's right next door. Chanel, 31 Rue Cambon. Now, if I remember correctly, I do think that there is a Parfums de Marly, actually, which I coincidentally happen to be wearing Delina today, which is Parfums de Marly. I'm pretty sure it's on this side of the street that I'm walking. But like I said, here are the Chanel windows. An appointment there on Monday. So again, if I'm remembering correctly, yes, Fleur Le Page is right over here. And I could swear there's a Carryon. I also thought that Parfums de Marly is also here. I clearly am wrong because I did not see it. But here is Fleur Le Page. So Fleur Le Page is basically right in between the Chanel that's 19 Rue Cambon, I believe that's the address, and 31. And my understanding of why they built 19 Rue Cambon was to offload some of the traffic that goes to 31. And as an FYI, you do get the white packaging at this location as well. It's basically just kind of an annex, even though they're not connected. But in case you were worried. Now, no other stores in Paris give you the white ones. But anyway, so here we are. This is Saint Honoré. So here's Dior. Other things down here. Yeah, I kind of remember here, and I think when you go down there, I see Fendi. I think farther down there is Goyard. Obviously, eventually you get to Hermes. And, all right, well, I think I'm gonna go meet some of my peeps and give hugs. Let's do some windows as long as we're here. Ooh, I like that black and white tweed. And there is some size of the 25. Their tweed outfit. We have an all black outfit. That's lovely. This black with this sort of light pink tweed is obviously very popular. It's got it in a matching bag. This looks very Becca Bloom to me. Here are the windows at Feuille La Page. It's an interesting new, I can't tell if that's woven. Kind of interesting. These are the windows of 31 Rue Cambon. That, I'm assuming, is the large 25 bag because that is quite large. Those jeans are kind of cute with that little touch on the pockets. Cute. And I was right. I knew that there was a Parfums de Marly. It's almost right across the street from Chanel. I wasn't paying attention early enough because I was looking at Chanel. Some more windows. We've got those shark-like boots again, and those just very strange mesh boots that I don't understand. So I'm guessing that's the small. And I think there's a medium, and then there's a mini 22 bag. Cute. And again, the resurrection of the heart bag. And there's this tiny little heart bag. I'm assuming this is one of those Minantoli or something like that. Can't pronounce that. More heart bags. A tweed bag that is just not very attractive in my mind. And the little tiny baby blue heart bag. And some more heart bags. Little purple tweed outfit here. And those ugly shark boots. Okay, so I'm guessing that that is the medium, I think. And anybody for some denim Chanel overalls? Editing Lisa here, clearly, because you see pictures in the background here of my children when they were much younger. But anyway, I realized I don't think I did an outro for any parts of these vlogs that you're gonna see. So you're probably gonna see a lot of editing Lisa here doing the outro. So obviously you saw my first kind of half a day, not even half a day, like a third of a day. Getting on the plane, arriving, getting to the hotel, room tour, going to get my coffee, coming back, and then I didn't vlog at all after that because honestly, it was way more important to just be with my friends, which was amazing. So we basically all got together on the patio in the courtyard. So that courtyard that I showed when I was doing the room tour, there's, I think, another courtyard that looks just like that, because I don't think the one that you could see from my room is the same as the one we were sitting in. There's like two different parts to the building. So there's like two different elevator banks. And it seemed like most everybody else was staying in the other part. I don't know that for sure, but at least all I know is that I was staying in, like, if you're standing at the front desk, I had to go to the left and everybody else went to the right. But anyway, the bar and the restaurant and everything was off to the right, and that's where that courtyard was. So I think, anyway, so there was a lovely fountain there. You may see other pictures or something of it as we go along in the vlogs. I can't remember what I filmed and what I didn't, to be very honest with you. But yeah, everybody was there, I think, at that point, except for Amelia. I don't think she had arrived yet, but she came about, I don't know, maybe like an hour, 45 minutes later or something like that. And she came with Bestie, so we all got to meet him. He is just, he's fantastic. Understand why Amelia is friends with him. So he was lovely. We just sat around and talked and laughed and of course hugged and all the things. It was amazing. And as I said, I don't think any of us picked up our phones or cameras or anything at that point. We just wanted to spend that time catching up. Now, some of the group had arrived the day before. So Amelia and I think were the only ones that came in on Friday. So some people came in the day before on Thursday. But anyway, it was just amazing to see everybody. And you know, there are people who didn't come to New York who we did meet originally in London. So Nick, Steph, Han, her husband was also there. He was also lovely. Who else didn't come to New York? Oh, and Leslie, who is from Germany. So Leslie Adina. So the four of them I hadn't seen since London. So it was really great to reconnect with them and see them for the first time in 2 years. And yeah, just the whole evening, like I said, was just lovely. We sat, we had drinks, we ended up having dinner. And then we went off to bed. I think probably I got back to my room maybe like around 9:30, 10, something like that. So, you know, got ready for bed and whatever and slept okay. You know, for the first night, did pretty well. I did bring melatonin with me and that was certainly helpful. So that definitely helped me get on Paris time pretty quickly because the next day, honestly, I was really totally fine. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the vlogs. Obviously, there are way more to come. I may have to do some of them kind of narrative style where I'm gonna like talk to you like this and maybe put up some footage or something on the side because I don't know how much I really got like narrating. A lot of times I was just sort of filming or taking pictures of things and I didn't even film. I just took still pictures. So we'll just have to see how it goes. But I thought at least I would get this first one up. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like this kind of content, luxury, vlogs, lifestyle, things like that, fashion, I'd love to see you back. So click the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you will know every time I upload a video. It is completely free to subscribe to a YouTube channel. And I'm super duper close to 6,000 subscribers. So if you can help me get there, I would appreciate it. Just click the subscribe button and the notification bell, like I said, and you will know when I upload videos. If you want to keep on watching, there will be something else over in the corner here for you to watch. And wherever you are, I hope you are having an amazing day or evening. And I will catch you in the next one. Au revoir.